Herd Hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams according to Colin. Number 10.
Always like the Ravens. Right now they rank top 3 in third down and red zone defense. Only team in the NFL that can say that's the Baltimore Ravens. Now, they got 5 takeaways in each game. Listen, they have a ceiling because offensively they're pretty limited. Jeremy Maclin came over from Kansas City. They paid some money for him. And Jeremy Maclin is no longer great, but in the first couple of games he got into the end zone in each one. So he does that. I have Baltimore at number 10.
Number 9.
Dallas Cowboys. Still like them a lot. Let's slow down. Denver's really good. If you exclude Week 17 last year when the starters didn't all play, this was the worst loss of Dak's career. For the record, Denver eats Tom Brady for lunch. That's the best secondary in the NFL, arguably of all time. And Dak is still a baby. The Cowboys are really good. Okay, they just met their match. Denver, by the way, is always great in September at home.
Number 8.
Green Bay. Once again, I'm mesmerized by Aaron Rodgers. But they're throwing the ball on 69.7% of their plays. That's because they're the only NFL team with an interim running back. They are too reliant. Now, they will get their left and right tackle and a defensive tackle back. They are too reliant on Aaron Rodgers.
Number 7.
Pittsburgh Steelers, one of 3 teams that sack opposing quarterbacks on 11% of their dropbacks. Listen, you've just got stars all over this team. Mike Tomlin sometimes doesn't feel buttoned up. They make too many mistakes, too many penalties. Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, Martavis Bryant. These are top 4 or 5 guys in the league at their position, and they're an incredible football team at home. They're like Seattle. Get them out of their home space. They're beatable. At home, virtually unbeatable.
Number 6.
The Atlanta Falcons are averaging 6.5 yards a play. Vegas cares about that. In fact, to Vegas, that's the most important stat in the National Football League, yards per play. They lead the NFL in that. Let me give credit to Dan Quinn, though. That defense looks like Seattle's did the year before it popped. It is young and really, really fast. Atlanta 6.
Number 5.
Derek Carr and the Raiders. He's been pressured just 5 times this season. Listen, defensively, they let the Jets move the ball. So there's a ceiling on this. But you can't get the Derek Carr. Marshawn Lynch has added a toughness. They've got a star wide receiver, and they play with a little chippy attitude. I got the Raiders at 5.
Number 4.
Philadelphia. I don't care they lost. They lost to a great team. The Eagles have the league's second best third down offense. Their defensive line has 7 sacks. That's the most in the NFC. The strength of this team, they have the best combination of offensive, defensive lines in the entire National Football League. I'm not dropping them. I think this team is a dark horse shot to get to the Super Bowl.
Number 3.
The New England Patriots. They're beat up at skill positions. But here's what they do that's remarkable. Judge a team not just by at home but on the road. Tom Brady's last 8 road games. 8-0. 66% completion. 115.6 passer rating. When you're good away from your comfortable home environment, you're a Super Bowl team. New England 3.
Number 2.
Listen, Denver. That defense is ridiculous. They've won 15 of their last 16 games played in September. Zeke, maybe the best running back in the league, totally shut him down. Brady's the best quarterback in the league. They always shut him down. The Cowboys have the best offensive line in the league. They totally shut it down. If you can do that, you're a top 3-4 team in this league. I have them at 2.
Number 1.
I kind of whiffed on the Kansas City Chiefs. I thought this was a pullback year, and they stepped on it. They are first in yards per play, second in total offense, second in rushing. By the way, I didn't watch a lot of Kareem Hunt in college. Oh, he's great. He's like the Dak Prescott of running backs. I didn't know much about him, so now they've got Tyreek Hill and Kareem Hunt and Travis Kelce and all those good defensive players. This roster has some nice symmetry. Offensive, defensive players, they're like 7 elite Pro Bowl level players. And you know Andy Reid, to me, is the second best coach in the National Football League. Belichick, Andy Reid, Pete Carroll. Hi, everybody, and thanks for watching. We want you to subscribe here, to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the herd, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.